Mongoose Jake with my review of the Adventure Force Alpha Rogue. This is actually a blaster made by Busby Toys through their deal with Adventure Force, basically, best way I can put it. Their partnership is a better word. Through their partnership with Adventure Force, Busby Toys is actually building the blaster, and it's being sold exclusively through Walmart. It retails for just under $10, and what you get is the blaster, the included scope, a Busby to Nerf, or Nerf to Busby, rail adapter, and 4 of Busby's long-distance darts in the Adventure Force colors with the blue tip and the green foam. So, let's break it down real quick. Is it a Predator? Yes and no. If you've watched my channel before, you know I'm actually a fan of the Predator, the Busby Predator that is, not the movie version. I love the Predator too, but I love the movie version too. That's pretty awesome franchise. But speaking of blasters, I like the Predator as an introductory blaster. I like the Predator as a family-oriented blaster. Just something to pick up. It's cheap, it works, it never fails, it fires every dart, and does so with surprisingly good performance. And the Alpha Rogue is no different. It's just a different look. However, just like I found out with Busby's Covert Squad, the bolt action internals, which that is how it functions, you simply lift the bolt, pull back, load in a dart, close the bolt, pull the trigger, out goes the dart with surprisingly good power. I actually chronographed this thing hitting around 80 feet per second, which surprised me when I tested, like I was about to say, with the Covert Squad from Busby. Used also the bolt action mechanism. The old Predators used to be right up in the upper 60s, maybe hitting 70, you know, being on par, basically on par with Nerf's offerings. But the newer bolt action blasters, I don't know if I'm just getting good examples, because of course manufacturing tolerances vary blaster to blaster. One might hit a couple feet per second higher or lower than the next one. But the Covert Squad and the Alpha Rogue, both from Busby, both bolt action, have hit well above Nerf standards. Firing the included long distance darts, I was chronographing this thing at about 80.1 feet per second. I was getting just under 80, between 77 to 78, with Nerf's Elite darts, which is still very, very good. The worst performance I could get out of it was some low shots down into the lower to middle 70s, when I fired about 50 shots in total, and I found that with some older worn out Nerf Elites and some second-hand darts, or second party darts. And they were, you know, some off-brand Nerf Elite copies. And I was still getting between 73 to 76 with those, which is really good. Nerf Elite series blasters only hit around 70 feet per second. So you have a $10 blaster, and a lot of them don't even come with attachments anymore, or enough darts to have spares. You have a $10 blaster, comes with an attachment, comes with an adapter so you can use other attachments from other companies, and a number of darts, plus, cool little thing, mine's actually very stiff, but it does have dart storage in the stock. Now this one doesn't have the actual dart holes that were put in place. It's just literally a loose storage. You just toss them in, shut the hatch, and you can store a couple of darts back there. Fun for kids to be able to, you know, stuff some darts in there, run around, put some in their pocket maybe, and when they actually operate that, it makes them feel like they're a sniper. You know, because that's what it is. It's a miniaturized sniper rifle, and it works surprisingly well. I mean, this thing hitting between middle 70s to 80 feet per second means that a child using this is not going to feel like they're handicapped against, like, if they have bigger brother or sister or neighbors' kids a little bit older and using a bigger blaster. They're not going to feel handicapped. And if you're just playing around with your buddies or something, and, you know, like an adult like me, and you just want to grab something kind of silly, this thing's not going to hold you back. I mean, you go to a Nerf arena and play, this thing's going to outperform the bulk of what's out there. I mean, it'll outperform it. If it says Nerf on it, this thing's going to outperform it, unless it's modified. But just talking about a $10 blaster that hits 80 feet per second, that's good. Very good. And it's a nice, neat, refreshing option on the Predator design, which I refer to that as the bolt action design, because the Busby Predator was the originator of that, at least since I have been around with the nerfing hobby. But I'm going to have to give this a 100% fully recommendation. If I were to rate it, keeping in mind what it is, it's a $10 entry-level blaster that caters to everybody being able to use it. I let my 9-year-old use it. She can operate it just fine. And then she's hitting me at about 70 feet away, which she got a giggle out of and surprised me. So it was $10 very well spent, and I'm going to give it a complete recommendation. You just got to keep it in mind. It's a beginning level blaster that happens to just outperform what you expect. So I would give it a 10 out of 10. Considering what it is, what it's meant to be, it does that job flawlessly. I see no issue with buying this. You hand this off to any 8-year-old running around, they're going to love it. And they're going to outperform some people. And that's going to shock everyone. This is Mongoose Jake with my review of the Busby built Adventure Force Alpha Rogue. Again, that is a Busby made blaster, sold exclusively through Walmart under the Adventure Force branding. And remember, this is the Alpha Rogue for $10. Completely recommend this thing. Feel free to go ahead and check out the purchase link in the description below. And if you would, go ahead and give a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. And subscribe if you want to stick around for some more. This is Mongoose Jake with my review of the Adventure Force Alpha Rogue. They're available exclusively through Walmart and Walmart.com. Again, link in the description below. Thanks for watching.